What's up, Taurus? With your September, how do they feel about me? Love reading. This is for my lovely Tauruses. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is a general love reading. It may not resonate with every Taurus out there. So guys, this is a general reading, so keep in mind that in a general reading, roles can always be reversed, energies can be reversed, and cross watchers, this very well may play out from your perspective. So just apply it where it fits. If it's not for you, it's definitely not for you. This is a reading for those who are curious about how someone feels about them. Maybe you're separated, maybe there's no communication, maybe you're having issues in your relationship. This is the reading for you. Sometimes new love does come through, but just keep in mind that the collective on YouTube, most everyone here on YouTube is watching tarot because they have been hurt at some point in their life. So the general collective energy is mostly overpowering someone who is separated from another person, okay? Spirit, please bring forth the current energies for September in regards to Taurus's person. How does this person feel about Taurus? Queen of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, Nine of Swords, the Lovers, Knight of Cups, the Star, Queen of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, Page of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, Death, Six of Wands, the Hermit, Four of Cups, Two of Cups. Okay, so I definitely feel like someone is not quite over you. I definitely feel like someone's not quite over you. In fact, someone could be keeping an eye out on you. Okay, so we have winter. So we are in winter now. So this is definitely current energy. Something could have been frozen. You could have released somebody recently. Purge, deception. Yeah. So I definitely feel like there was someone that you may have released recently, or maybe it doesn't just have to be recently, but right now, you know, you're going through a purge. You're cleansing yourself. There may be someone that you finally are over, someone that you have released, because this is someone who maybe deceived you or wasn't honest with you, withheld information from you. But I definitely feel like someone's still kind of keeping an eye out. I feel like there's something here that was frozen in time. And I feel like someone has something to say to you. So there's something that someone wants to tell you, okay? So let's go a little deeper. I see that currently you guys are wanting things to change, okay? I feel like you may have released something. I feel like you have gone through a change. With the Queen of Cups here, this is water energy, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. I feel like right now, you're really just trying to make your life better. You're trying to improve your life. With this Nine of Swords here in reverse, this is talking about hope. This is talking about things starting to improve, getting out of a really bad situation where maybe you were in your head. So I feel like, unfortunately, you know, right now you may not be connecting with one individual in love. Your cup may not be open. You may not be interested in one person, or you may not be connecting with one person in love. I definitely feel like right now you're working on your Wheel of Fortune. You could be working on your Pentacles. You could be working on yourself, mind, body, soul, your career, your money. But I do feel like you want things to change. You definitely want things to change. Why is the Queen of Cups here, please? Yeah, see, you're wanting happiness. You're wanting stability. You're wanting to feel like happy, celebration. You want someone to share your life with. Four of Wands, please. And there it is. I do feel like there's someone that you're kind of distanced from. This is someone you may have withdrew from, someone you may have distanced yourself from. I do feel like right now it's like you're almost like a martyr. Like you don't really have someone that you're connecting with, but you want this to change. You want things to improve. Right now you're feeling like this winter, things are just kind of frozen. You know, again, we have the snow here. Clarify the wheel, please. Why is this here? Okay, I have the Moon, Cancer, Pisces energy. I feel like you're kind of just being withdrawn too. I don't feel like you're out out as much. I feel like you're kind of being secretive. You may not be as active on social media either. I feel like you're kind of just keeping your personal life to yourself. You're really not, you know, putting it out there for the world to judge or for the world to see. Right now, you're working behind the scenes. You're trying to focus on your will. You're trying to make sure that things change positively in your life, but you're kind of keeping things secret. Clarify the moon, please. Why is this here? Yeah. I definitely feel like, you know, you want love, you want romance, but you're really just kind of not connecting with someone. Okay. You're just not connecting with one person. You're keeping your feelings hidden. You know, some of you may like a person as well, but you're not telling them. You're really trying to focus on your life right now, or trying to improve your life. Okay. And I do see that. I feel like right now, I do have the Lover's energy, which is Gemini, and the Star, which is Aquarius energy. I just feel like right now, it's like you definitely want commitment. You definitely want love. I just feel like right now you're very detached and not really focusing on it. Okay, for some of you, you could be, if you are connecting with someone, it could be purely for sexual reasons. With the Star here, though, I just feel like you're getting discouraged. Like you feel like people around you aren't interesting, or you could have people that you're connecting with and they're just not what you want. You may not be interested in the people that are around you. And that's what I'm really getting. I'm getting like you're not really feeling people, or you're not vibing with anyone right now. And you may be unaware that there are people interested in you, or there is someone that wants you back. But you wouldn't consider this person. So I definitely feel like you're too busy focusing on yourself and putting yourself in a more positive place, that I feel like you would not realize or recognize this person. Who is this Knight of Cups, please? It's interesting. I have more water energy, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Who is this Knight of Cups, please? I do feel like there's someone that still wants you that has disappointed you in the past. Knight of Cups, please. Yeah, this is someone who may not be taking action towards you. They could be observing you. They're observing you. And I also feel like you're not taking action towards this person. Again, I feel like you maybe have already released this person. Clarify the Hangman, please. Yeah, they're watching you. They see you as a great option. I feel like there's someone here who wants to reconcile with you. There's definitely someone who wants you back. They want to reconcile with the Five of Swords. This is definitely someone who maybe treated you like an option, or they didn't treat you how you deserve to be treated. And I feel like now they're starting to see. They're definitely starting to see you in a whole new light. This person could be of Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is someone who might have a great job. It could also be air energy, but the signs really don't matter. I have all the signs here. I have all elements here, but I definitely feel like there's someone who wants to nurture this connection with you. There's someone who wants to build something with you. They can see you as a hard worker. They can see you as very luxurious, someone who's well put together. This person could have a good credit score. I definitely feel like there's someone who is observing you. They're watching you with this Page of Swords. They're still curious about you. They see that you're doing well for yourself. And I feel like that's why they want to reconcile with you. That's why they're still in their head over you. That's why they're so confused about you, because they see you doing well. And I feel like they kind of almost overlooked you, or they didn't really give you the time of day, or they didn't really put as much time and effort into the connection. And then you disengaged, or you pulled yourself back. And now you're doing just fine. And they see you for who you truly are. They also see you as someone who is very nurturing, very kind, okay? Clarify the Queen of Pentacles. Who is this, please? This is someone who may have wasted your time in the past. Yeah, this is someone who didn't put the time and energy into you. This is also someone who I feel like they have a lot of remorse. I feel like when you were connecting with this person, they were kind of half-assing everything. They just really weren't putting full energy into the connection with you. And now that you're disconnected, and you're not even considering them, this is definitely someone who is still observing you, okay? I definitely feel like one of the biggest issues here is that this is someone who just really took their time, was really slow with everything. Again, this is Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I feel like there was someone who was just kind of withdrawn or just distracted, and I feel like they never really came to you or gave you what you deserve. They didn't really put time and effort into the connection. I feel like this is someone who didn't match the energy that you were contributing to the connection. And what I mean by that is are very thoughtful people, male, masculine or feminine. You know, they're very thoughtful people, like can be very sweet, very kind, very generous with gifts. Women can be that way too. They want to make sure that everyone around them is taken care of. They're very, very loyal people. When they want something, they go for it. And so when that energy is not matched up, it's very confusing. It's very confusing. So I definitely feel like this is someone who really confused you because they almost made it seem like they weren't interested in you. So you may have given up because we'll only go after something for so long. Do like a chase, but they can also take a hint and they have other choices. They have other options. So I definitely feel like you guys went on your merry way. And this is someone who lost you because they didn't put the effort into the connection. And I feel like now this is why it's so prominent in this person's life, okay? This is someone who was deceptive with how they felt about you. Who is this knight, please? And I feel like there was something that was distracting them as well. I do feel like when you were connecting with this person, they were distracted. I have the Hermit, which is Virgo energy here. Okay, so this is definitely someone who's really contemplating you. This is someone who, when you were connecting with them, they could have been dealing with their own healing process or maybe wanted to be by themselves, okay? Because I feel like there was something here that was interfering. With the Death card, they could have just been getting out of a relationship. There could have been something that they were dealing with, a divorce, a separation. There was something that was not finished when you were connecting with this person. And I feel like that was the biggest obstacle here. How this person feels about you, we have Six of Wands. So this person is, you know, maybe you're in the public eye. This person sees you as very successful. I feel like this person misses your attention. They miss all that, the energy that you gave to them. This person sees you as very successful. Okay, so some of you maybe are doing much better now that you're not connecting with this person. And if you wonder if they see you in that light, they do. Okay, they definitely see you in that light. Who is the Six of Wands, please? Why is this here? Yeah. And the Ten of Swords, please. Could be a Capricorn watching you. This is definitely someone that you have released, and you've gotten control over your life, okay? So I definitely feel like they see you as someone who's successful and who's no longer tied to them, and you've taken back your power. You've taken back your freedom. And things have only improved since the ending with this person for you. So I do feel like this is someone who really missed out. I feel like this is someone who may not be coming towards you or might be really odd in their approach to you or maybe intimidated by you, so they're not approaching you. But the thing is, you guys are such a good forgiving sign. Like, you would be willing to forgive this person. Even if you're not interested in this person, you still would be open to forgive this person because that's what you guys do. You guys are very sweet, kind people, okay? But going forward, I just feel like right now you're just going through this healing phase in your life. With the Hermit here, this is someone who seeks out the star. So a lot of you could be really trying to focus on self-care right now. I definitely feel like a lot of you are just alone or really not connecting with too many people. And you're doing a lot of contemplation right now. But the Hermit is someone who's very smart, very scholarly. So I definitely feel like you're taking the most, or you're using the most of your time right now, because I feel like it's the calm before the storm. I also feel like with the Four of Cups here, you may not be really interested in any one person, but I do feel like you need this time to contemplate. You need this time to disconnect, because I feel like eventually you will get that one offer It could be from this past person that you've separated from, because I feel like this is someone who's definitely interested in you and no one else, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and get some messages from Spirit. Okay, it says security. You are about to enter a part of life where you can now relax and enjoy. Beginning of prosperity and successful ventures. A sense of security developing with career, finances, relationship, or self. Yeah, so a lot of you right now are just really focusing on your security. If you're a parent, you could be focusing on your children. And I feel like that's a beautiful place to be, because I feel like you kind of need this time of, you know, pausing. Okay, with the Winter card here, it's like things have slowed down, or you're not really seeing a lot of action. But like I said, it's the calm before the storm. You're focusing on your security, because when you meet someone, or when you connect with someone, or when you are with someone, you kind of put other things on the back burner. And I feel like right now you need this time to just refocus and just make sure that your foundation is strong. And that's beautiful. Okay, and if a lot of you are looking for jobs, I do feel like there is going to be some sort of change. Okay. And it says loss. Possible separation from a love partner, friend, or job. Loneliness. Take stock of things before making another decision. Time to heal and nurture yourself. And I feel like you guys did go through a loss, okay? You guys did. And now this is time to heal and nurture yourself and get focused on your security. So I do feel like right now, love is just like on the horizon, coming towards you. But I feel like you're meant to focus on something else at this time, at this moment in time, okay? Because once someone is with you, you're not going to be focusing on these little minor things. So that's what I feel like is a really big major change here. Yeah. I do feel like you guys were connecting with someone who maybe had a different upbringing than you. With religious factors, it's not always a different religion, but sometimes it's different values, different morals, different, different upbringings. So I do feel like that was a major situation in this specific case. I do feel like there was someone who maybe was kind of hesitant to work on things with you. You could have been different or had different viewpoints than them. And now I feel like they're focusing on you, because I feel like this is someone who I feel like you did have chemistry with. And this is someone waiting for you. It says worth waiting for, but I feel like they're waiting for you, because I definitely feel like this is someone who's observing you. It says, love who you are. You are a divine and wonderful person, deserving of all the wonderful things that life has to offer. And I love this card. The lining doesn't do it that much justice, but this is someone who's just, being guided by the wind and then just going where their heart desires. And we have this beautiful ship. And I really feel like you guys are very unique people. You're leaders, and love who you are. And once you love who you are, you're happy with yourself. I always tell my clients this: if you're finding that you can't find love, work on yourself, love yourself. Because when you love yourself, when you're confident, when you're happy with who you are, that's when love comes to you. That's when love magnates to you, because you're putting that love into the universe, and you're going to find a perfect person. Well, no one's perfect, but you're going to find a person who really compliments you more. But just love who you are first, okay? Love starts from within. So you guys, I'm going to leave it here. I will catch you on your next video. I wish you an amazing love and light always. Take care. And I'm going to leave it there, okay? So take care, Tauruses, and I will catch you guys later. Thank you.